As with any new product, I think one of my initial reactions to the ResponseLogix was the fact that, it sounds really cool, but is it really going to work? I really like the fact that it solves a lot of problems. For instance, high turnover. If you have somebody that comes in, as a salesperson or whatever, and, for whatever reason they move to a different department, they quit or they get fired, whatever it is, it keeps on going. The system keeps on working for you. So that was one of the initial things. I was like, man, this thing seems pretty automated. It's like it could really almost not necessarily replace your salespeople, because that's not possible, but it could keep that flow going even when you were trying to make transitions, from different things happening. I think when I finally saw that it had worked at a Toyota dealership, it had worked at a dealership in California, the tipping point for me that made me go ahead and make that decision was the fact that it covered the three areas that I really thought we were poor at. Number one being that it covers fast response times. I don't think there's any product on the market out there that gives a detailed quote like this does so quickly and 100% of the time. Number two, it allowed us really to, whether we had somebody with a day off or whether we had somebody, that we're transitioning from month to month, whether it's, trying to catch people in their buying cycle, whether it's early, middle, or late in their buying cycle. It allows us to give that extra follow-up once the conversation is ended between our salespeople and the internet customer, the internet lead, to follow up with them one more time and say, hey, are you still in the market, whatever. And then also the dynamic reporting, the reports that it shows us, hey, is this salesperson not selling cars because he's not making phone calls or because he's not following up with his customers? How many times did he try to contact with them? How long were those conversations? Were they mostly just voicemails that they left at 10 o'clock in the morning? Or did they really have a conversation with them from 5 to 8 p.m. when people are actually at home? It gives us the opportunity to really check and find out what's going on with our salespeople so we can help them improve, as well as, obviously sell more cars, make more money. My sales team's first response is, I think, just like any other sales team's response. They were a little hesitant, they're scared of any type of change, just like anybody else is. I think once they dove into the program and really looked at it, I think they realized that they were wasting 25 to 45 minutes per customer trying to put something together, to send out to them, hoping that it would be, an accurate representation of, what the customer was wanting. It automatically sends something out for them, takes away a lot of their work, which they consider busy work, that really wears them down, and they can focus on making more of those conversations that turn those leads into buyers and turn those emails into actual car deals where they can obviously sell cars and make more money. This product is gonna take the place of a lot of the other systems and stuff that you've currently got going on between maybe 3 or 4 or 5 different programs trying to work together. This works with all of those, and so the customer support feature is really important. I like the fact that we've had somebody in our dealership, several days in a row, making sure that we tweak everything here and there. I like the fact that before we even launch, that there's a full day or two of testing done with all our systems to make sure that everything works. I think it's important that somebody's there on the other end in techie world or whatever, making sure all this stuff communicates well together, because from a dealership level, from a manager level, we're busy selling cars, making money, and we don't have time to make sure that this works with this, works with this. And as I've launched many programs before, whether it's a DMS or a new CRM tool or something like that, or even a new internet lead provider, it never fails that those first couple weeks there's problems. The thing I like about ResponseLogix is, hey, we've got a problem, I pick up the phone, boom, we've got a solution in a pretty short period of time. With the quick response, with the ability to follow up with people even after they've ended conversation with our dealership, and the ability to hold my people accountable, ResponseLogix is going to be a great product for us.